ask. I'm gonna do it. You can never challenge me. I'm 12, technically. We're here to buy a bag of dicks. You guys sell them, right? Hey guys, it's Mary with Mary Sells Spokane. We're doing our, I think it's our second episode, day one of Booze and Hammer here at the Condo Project. I have a guest with me today. It's Miss Jen. We're not going to use last names because she's in the CIA, I think, something like that.
Yes, super secret. I like to be very low key, as you can see by my hair and
I appreciate that
and bright colors.
So today's episode is going to be talking about exterior paint colors that we see in this historic, what is called a district. So the house already qualifies preliminarily under it being in a historic district. The next step is making sure that we preserve the exterior siding to the standards of the city preservation officer. We have an assessment done and things like that. So today's episode, we're going to go tour the neighborhood.
Yes.
We want to see like the exterior colors. We want to see how they look in natural light. We're going to make a fucking cocktail. Well, you're going to make a cocktail because she's like way better at this Crafty Martha stuff than me. What do we have? I'm so intrigued.
This is, this was something that came highly recommended to us. It is foolproof 1792 bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yes.
I've never had a bourbon cocktail.
Which I think should be,
Scared.
which I think will be very, very exciting. Fun fact, it can only be called a bourbon if it is made in America. And so a scotch can only be called a scotch if it's made in Scotland under certain law, and the same for bourbon. Yeah, who knew, right? Excited about this.
I like that. Should I
Okay.
put this over here for balancing reasons?
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna take
Because
this.
this quality table that we have here with all of this beautiful. Hey guys,
Right.
this is like cool architectural salvage that actually came out of the condos that we are going to be reusing in future episodes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we are going to take. Okay, wait a second here. 2 ounces in this case, but we're gonna make 2 of these. So we're gonna go 4 ounces.
Look at us doing math.
I know. I'm also mostly blind.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Okay, into the shaker.
4 ounces of bourbon.
We are gonna take
That's the simple syrup, right?
the simple syrup,
Okay.
and we are going to do 2 ounces of
Okay.
simple
So
syrup.
for like a single serving, you would do 1 ounce.
Correct.
Right, and then 2 ounces of bourbon. But this is 2 ounces.
Because we're doubling the
Because
recipe.
we're doubling the recipe. Got it.
And
How pretty this is.
And I really do hope that people are realizing we are, in fact, making a really fancy cocktail on toilets.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this just
This is
feels
our-
right.
It does. Because we're nifty and 50.
And so, and
I
this
need to do that, right? Because won't that go in your eyes?
it could. So this actually takes a little bit
Okay.
of time, only because we need close to 2 ounces of fresh lemon.
Okay.
But we'll just kind of get whatever the heck we can get out of
Fuck, it works for me.
1 lemon. I have to admit, normally I am the girl who just likes to pour a good glass of wine and call it good. So this is fun.
Good.
Yeah.
I never eat clear A whites, but I'm going to do it today because JenJen is asking me to. So I just want you to know where my anxiety is right now.
Technically, this just makes, the egg white will make the drink frothier.
Okay. That looks like,
So it's just small and lovely. But now for the really pretty part.
okay, it's very strong, actually.
It sure in the heck is.
It
And
doesn't smell as vomity as I thought it would with the egg whites, just to be honest.
okay.
All right.
I'm really glad to hear that. So to make it extra pretty, and assuming I can do this right, because I would love to get the pretty effect of this. What also makes it a New York sour is that you put a little topping of wine. And if you do it right, the wine stays just on the top like a pretty little seal. Is it, wait, I think we're getting there. Girl, I think we're getting there.
Was that the difference?
I think
don't know
it
what I'm
was.
doing, but
But
I feel like that looks better.
that does. So you can kind of see that it is. has a little top of red on
That's
it.
cool.
The first one wasn't.
That's got a good vibe. That's kind of got a Craftsman vibe, does it not?
It does.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you got to be kind of fancy, so you get the
Okay.
fancier one.
Ooh. Wow.
Is that not kind of good? And so bourbon is.
Guys, I did not think I would like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bourbon lemonade with egg and wine.
It doesn't okay, for clarification, it does not taste eggy.
No. It just kind of gives it that nice little froth. It's pretty strong because this stuff is like, practically full-proof bourbon.
Yeah. That's legit good.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna go look at some paint colors next, you guys, so stay tuned. I really believe as a developer, one is to not gentrify things, two, stick to the basics and be traditional, three, also bring in, smart technology because it's, will help the environment. So I really believe as a developer, I have a obligation to be as clean to the environment as we can. So we are doing our outdoor tour in my Tesla. Very first time I've had a new car. I bought a 2021 Model Y. I'm super pumped about it. And so anyway, I really believe that the green way is the best way. And right across the street, you guys, is a house. I know the owners. Her name is Heather. She's a new owner. She's an amazing interior decorator as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we were kind of talking about that house. So anyway, what do you think of that exterior? I mean, like if we were to do the condo in that color, we have the same kind of columns. I mean, not entirely, but that porch, we're going to reinforce that porch.
Right.
But what do you think about the colors?
I love
in
the
regards
color.
to.
The color I think is so classic. It is so clean. I think what would be kind of amazing, especially if you're right across the street from it, is to maybe give it also a little pop of color.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about maybe the door being a color.
Valid point. Valid.
Or something like that, so that you can have
A little. We don't want to copy them.
Yeah.
We definitely no. Good point.
but kind of have.
See, that's why she's here, you guys.
There's so many.
Shout out Devo, 1980s. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, so I
okay to
really
eat on camera?
appreciated like some of the colors of the doors that maybe we might be able to do when you were looking at
Yeah,
the
I
mustard.
like the mustard color.
The mustard color, something like that. Shows a little differentiation, but also stays very classic to the design.
Chocolate almond.
Amen.
Remember, I think these were like $4 at the grocery outlet. Pretty good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we have next on the tour? There's also something like this house up here to the right. That's
Okay.
what we call like cedar shake. That's going to be for a house built in the 50s. We're not going to look at the paint color there because architecturally our house looks much different.
This might be a really great color combination for what you were looking at for your home in the Perry District.
Yeah, exactly. For that Mediterranean vibe that we're going to do. This is one of our Craftsman neighbors, all right? This is going to be built around the same time the condo is. So while the exterior layout is much different, right? It is still considered a Craftsman house from what I understand. It is a traditional paint color. But what I love about this vibe, whereas like I'm not necessarily a big fan of like the pinkish raspberry pop. I'm not necessarily completely opposed to it. I'm kind of feeling neutral about it. All right, so you guys, thanks for joining us. JenJen, my special guest, my co-host here at Booze and Hammer. It's been a really fun episode, eating some snacks, making some craft cocktails, and doing a little bit of judging of houses and tying it into the condo project. So thanks for joining us on Booze and Hammer, and we'll see you next time.
On the next episode of Booze and Hammer.
This.
But if they're upside down, then they're from the Huntington.
I love that. Grab a couple of the ice cream sandwiches, please.
Okay.
Let's do one regular, one gourmet.
Okay.
And then let's do 3 number ones.
This place is a little piece of Spokane history, and in fact, not to completely age myself or my mom, but this place has been around since her time when they had the Panda that was also on the north side and Dick's.
Okay.
And so this place has been around for a while.
Okay.
Panda didn't make it. Dick's still here, a Spokane institution.